going on, everyone? This is JPin, here with a special guest.
Everett,
Also
or
known
Max.
as Max.
Yes.
Or also known as...
Mr. Perez.
Too
I don't
soon,
know.
Too soon? Okay.
Too soon.
Okay, then. So we're here to talk about our feelings on Star Wars Episode VII. I only seen it once. I want to see it again.
I saw it twice.
You saw it twice.
I saw it on release day with JPin and Sunday with my little brother. So I got to have another point of...
So look at it all over.
Yeah, a closer look at it.
Alright, so what you think?
I liked it. I enjoyed it. I'm not going to say I didn't because I had a lot of fun with it. I really enjoy how the plot is coming out, how the whole story is turning out to be.
It's a good starting point.
Yes, I really am enjoying that. But I have my issues with the movie. Yes, I have a few issues. The main one, it just seems too similar with the classic trilogy. I don't feel like it has.
Followed it too much. It followed it too much. Like,
that's my main issue.
We're gonna say spoilers. I'm probably gonna put it in the tag and all that, but spoilers are. We're gonna talk about everything in it.
Chewbacca dies.
Oh my god. Yeah, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Like they brought in the whole new like Death Star type thing.
Yeah, it just the whole beginning. It was like the droid has a secret plan. It's the same. The two droids had the secret plans in the New Hope.
Yeah.
They go down to the planet. They're
The
trying to
desert
find
planet.
the desert planet. They have to find the robot finds the one warrior, the future warrior.
Yeah.
It's just, and then the Death Star. It just seems
Then
too
they
close.
leave the planet in the middle.
They leave the planet. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Leave the planet in the same exact ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
The canteen. When they went the cantina scene. There was another one in this one too. When they go meet when they go to the second planet, I forgot the name. And they're going to meet oh my god, I forgot her name.
That like random lady.
The
right?
random lady. There was a whole new cantina scene that the New Hope did.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I'm just like,
that's right, yeah.
why?
Now I see, yes.
Why?
Like, they did play it too safe, or I liked it.
I liked it. No, I liked it.
I really liked it. I didn't mind that just because like I kind of wanted it to be more like the older movies. I still felt like, yeah, like having like another Death Star.
Yeah, that was.
That was like, oh yeah, it's been done before. A desert place, yeah, it's just been done before.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I just want to see it. I'm just curious of like when I see it again if that's gonna stick out in my head way too much. So the new characters in the movie itself.
I liked them a lot.
So we got Rey.
The girl.
The girl. Sort of at first, like she was promoted to just be what was she supposed to be first? Just like
It was
just like some support backup character.
No. They played it as Finn and Rey were gonna be the kind of the same. Yeah. But it turned out.
And then Finn, according to what you saw Finn was supposed to be like the Jedi because he's always holding a lightsaber and all that.
Yeah. But JJ tricked us all. Rey turned out to be the main. To me, it seems like the story is more concentrated on her.
Definitely, yes.
They focused on Finn too, but yes, Finn wasn't. They really didn't portray him as such a big hero. They were just portraying him as a person struggling, trying to get away from the New Order. So
not like in a sense of like Luke with Star Wars, like back then, but more like maybe a Han Solo-ish type kind of support. Of course, not same characteristics.
Not
like
at all.
that, but more like he's not the main attraction, but he's just there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, now I think about it, he's like the only character with that personality that's ever been in Star Wars.
Yeah, like we never got like someone really like switching sides like that, like on purpose.
No, and like I'm not trying to be like cowardly, sort of.
Yes,
there hasn't been that much shown like that in Star Wars besides Jar Jar. But,
what are you talking about? He's a Sith Lord. Yeah, good point. Like we don't see like it looks human. Like
I like that.
Yeah.
I feel like more people can relate to that.
Yeah, it's something like
because everyone in Star Wars is usually like, oh, I'm this badass.
Like Luke, he's always like, yeah, I have to do this for the Force, and it's like, And just like Anakin's like, I have to do this because I need to protect the people I love. And Finn's like, screw that, I want to protect myself.
Yeah,
at
exactly.
first. And then he kind of like really grew up.
Yeah, I enjoy Finn. I like him a lot. I want to see what the plans are for him in the future.
Yeah, I feel
I'm very curious on how they're gonna. Cause we don't know what he's gonna be like.
He could still be like a Jedi.
He could still be a Jedi. He could be a Han Solo type of character. We don't know what he's gonna be, so it's just like, I'm curious.
And then also one of my favorite scenes from Finn is like when they're about to go into that like the Death Star type thing. I forgot what it was called. And then he like basically faked his way to get in there with Han Solo, and he's just like. And just like Han's like, how are we supposed to get to this place? And he's just like, we'll use the Force. And he's like, that's not how it works.
That was funny.
Alright, so Kylo Ren?
I definitely liked him a lot. He might be my second favorite character. He might be my favorite character.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I really enjoyed him a lot. I like the fact that you see that side of him struggling to not join the light side again. To not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He still has like those thoughts and stuff like.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Cause usually in other Star Wars, like, you see, Darth Vader they didn't focus that on him.
Yeah.
On the original trilogy.
Yeah, more like towards the end, or like I guess more in Return of the Jedi when he's just like.
And he wouldn't even say nothing.
Yeah.
It would just be like. Silence, so he'll be like just like thinking, and since he has a mask, you can't even tell his expression, so you don't even know.
He's a very complex character.
Yeah. But Kylo Ren, like you see all the emotion, like when he's when he's all mad and
that's
all that.
That's one thing I don't usually like with villains, but it's cool to see it there. I'm not saying like like screw Kylo Ren, he can't control his stuff, but like I'm more into like the villains that are more calm. But like
really?
But I liked like I guess I liked that I didn't like. The stuff that about him, like certain things like that.
Yeah.
Cool, very interesting character. You see like that struggle within him.
I like
that first scene where like when he's about to get shot with the blast, just stops it there. It's just like at first coming into the movie, I was like, man, they're not gonna do anything. They're just probably gonna do like the same old Force powers.
Yeah.
I'd never seen that before. Like
that's new. I even turned at you and I was like, that's new.
That's awesome. Starting from that point, I'm like, oh, this movie's serious.
Yeah. I know. I really enjoyed him. It gave him like a very human feel to him.
I'm very intrigued to see like so like going up to it, he was trained by Luke in the way of the Force.
Yes.
Then he turned because he got corrupted by what's the dude's name?
Smeagol.
Smeagol. Isn't it like Smoke or something?
No, it's no. There's
Oh man, newbie. Yeah, but he got corrupted by
the Emperor, whatever him.
I don't Emperor. Figure.
I don't like. Yeah. That's an issue I have too. But yeah.
Yeah, like he was like they projected him really big, and I'm just like, I think that might be a bit of an overkill. I watch him end up being like really short.
It just seems to me like they're following the trilogy, the original trilogy, too much. The whole thing of an Emperor again, it's just like. Yeah.
But I like the fact what they did with Kylo Ren is that they basically made him like a Darth Vader fanboy.
Yeah.
It's like really like.
Yes.
And like he hasn't been really like trained all the way yet with the.
Not all the way, apparently, from what the new Emperor said. He was So I'm very excited to see what's gonna happen to Kylo Ren. I like the fact that he has that much control over his emotions. I like that because usually in Star Wars they're very calm. All the Sith.
The three characters we just talked about, they all seem very humanish.
Yes, exactly.
Like you feel for Rey because she was just like left there and just like being abandoned.
Yeah, Rey.
Stuff like that.
I like Rey too. We haven't talked about Rey. Yeah, Rey was pretty. She was pretty, but she was cool. I liked her a lot too. I really enjoyed out of all the scenes she had. I enjoyed more the ones where she was with BB-8. And her just interacting. Yeah. Those scenes were pretty cool. I really like those out of
I was surprised
all
kind
her
of
scenes.
I was surprised how they made like BB-8 pretty cool. Like,
yeah.
At first I'm just like, oh, whatever. Like
I was hoping he wasn't gonna be annoying.
Yeah.
But it turned out to be he was like really cool. Yeah.
He seemed more like of R2-D2 than more of a C-3PO type of.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Good thing C-3PO wasn't in this movie that much.
Yeah, he wasn't. He
was there for one scene, which I like that one. That scene was
like,
cool.
Oh, when like Han and Leia see each other for the first time in a while.
After a while.
Oh, we still haven't talked like a whole bunch of stuff about this.
Oh my god.
All right. So Han Solo's like smuggling stuff because we didn't even say Kylo Ren is like Han Solo's kid.
I like that.
Yeah,
we
cool.
briefly went through it.
Yeah.
I like that aspect. I want to, like I said, I'm very. Yeah. It's making me more excited for the new Star Wars.
Exactly.
Like I don't know. I'm really excited. That's why I don't really want to think about it too much because
just be more surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Kylo Ren was just like, towards the end, he's just like, or what? The new Emperor was just like, oh, like you gotta, like you went through all of this, but like you're not about to face. It's about you never have gone through something like this.
Because if you notice, like any of the Sith we've seen before, well, we've only really seen the real story of Darth Vader, but he didn't have to go through the like killing his parents.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like they like. Well, I guess it was
more like going through the Jedi themselves and
but he had no he didn't have to. He didn't have no family, so he had no emotional attachment to anything like that. And as Kylo Ren does though, and his family, his mother's still there. His father's dead now. There's Luke still is there too.
So we're kind of like mixed in between that scene of like Han dying. So I liked it. It reminded me a lot of the once again of A New Hope. I think that's why I like it because it was the thing like it was pretty cool. Like they in A New Hope, when Luke sees like Obi-Wan dying, it sort of reminded me of that. Rey and Finn, they both like go in that base around the same time, and they just see him like getting chopped up or like just put in there.
I did not like it.
Oh, my fault. And then also like the lighting of like that's when the sun like sort of died out.
Oh yeah, that little.
Like you see the ray of light there, and then just all went dark right when Finn.
That's when when
Kylo Ren was about to.
He completely turned dark side, but yeah, I did not like that scene. That was the only part I enjoyed when they showed that little light thing. But I feel like it was. I didn't feel anything. It was I was like numb. And being a Star Wars fan, I thought I was gonna be like emotional to see such a big character like Han Solo die. But it was just like, oh, it happened. And then it was just like the only thing was there that was like the screams, like Chewbacca, Finn and Rey yelling, and then a little bit of like Leia just like feeling it.
Yeah, like, just like finally.
But other than that, it was just like forgotten. Like after that, it's just like, oh, he died.
I think.
Move on. I feel like it could have done a lot more emotion to that.
I think it was a thing of like I noticed that they didn't try to make anything feel too long. Yeah. So like that was probably
the movie already alone was pretty long.
Yeah.
But it seemed really short.
They might like do some tribute going into the next movie or after, but yeah, but I understand that. But like,
hopefully, I think they'll go more. I hope they'll go more into that aspect in the next movie. Yeah. Since Luke is about to find out how Han Solo died. Yeah. Maybe maybe we get to see another side of like.
Yeah, I didn't even like really think about that. It's like, oh man, like.
Because right after he died, it's just action, and then a very subtle like conversation. Not even a conversation, just like a stare down with Leia and Rey.
Like just look.
And that's it. And then she goes to find Luke, and that's it.
Yep.
So. There really is nothing after that left me.
Gotcha. I don't know. I don't like Han Solo that much as a character in the original.
You didn't?
Really. No, I didn't. I did not. I was just like, whatever, just some jackass or something like that. To me. But then like, it was cool seeing him like actually sort of grow up in the. Even though he was running away for the first part of the movie, but like sort of kind of growing up from like in this movie, and then like he just. Die from that. It's just like, yeah.
It was.
I felt something there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I was like, holy crap.
I was. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I just didn't. I personally didn't enjoy. I think it could have been a lot better, a lot more emotional.
Yeah, it was. But like you said, they kind of like They just like went by it after it. So.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about Rey and her crazy force powers.
That's that's a little theory I have.
Okay.
You want to hear it?
Yes. Let's hear it. We all want to hear it.
I feel like Anakin was a false.
It was a false hope, the false prophet.
Yes, I feel like he wasn't. He was not the real.
He wasn't the one.
He wasn't the one. The one from the prophecy that's supposed to bring balance to the Force. I feel like it's Rey. Just at the fact that how strong she is. She already has the ability to use all these powers that all these Jedi took years and years to train, and she did it within a matter of
just by hearing folk stories.
Yeah, and just by like 3 or 2 like tries. And it's just like, what? It's ridiculous how strong this girl.
It was legit like 2 or 3 tries.
Yeah.
Like just like you will unlock me.
Yeah, and like Kylo, and the fact that she stood her ground with Kylo Ren.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like
while. She stood
had
all
like that mind battle.
Yeah, and seeing how Kylo Ren is so strong from the little bit that we saw him fight, it was just like, wow, this girl. To me, it seems like she's the real.
So basically, you're saying that she's the actual one that they talked about a while ago to bring balance to the Force.
Yes. That's what I feel.
I think that she is Luke Skywalker's daughter. At first, going into it, I thought. Because the Kylo Ren being Han Solo and Leia's son didn't surprise me so much, just because I heard of some of the old lore beforehand that you know, I heard that I thought they had twins. I'm not sure if that's 100% true now, but like yeah. So I knew like it was one boy and one girl, and the boy went to the dark side. So I thought that they were actually brother and sister at first. But then that scene where she finds Luke's lightsaber,
and she gets a little flashback.
Yeah, it gets flashback, and then like
the future, sort of. Yeah.
And then that random like Jedi girl just talks to us like, "Ooh, first Anakin had this, then Luke had it, and now it aligns perfectly with you." So it's like, okay, it's going down back to step.
To
probably
family tree.
Yeah. And if they're gonna do like a big twist for the Episode 8, they'll probably make it that. That's what I think.
Makes you wonder what Luke was doing during those times of training.
Another question is just with who.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so then the thing of like, oh, people were like, oh, where's Luke in the trailers? Where's Luke in the trailers? Turns out the reason he wasn't in the trailers is because he's only there for one small section of the movie.
I liked it.
It was cool to see. It was done really well.
Yeah, I liked it.
But it was more like what's like a thing like, I think through halfway of the movie, I'm just like, we're not gonna see Luke till like the very end, huh?
I figured, yeah.
Yeah. So like, it just leaves more anticipation for the next one.
Yes. Well, when is the next one coming?
2 years.
2 years, right?
Yeah. Because next year is gonna be
I don't know the name, but I know what it's about.
I forgot about it. Yeah, they're supposed to get the plans for the Death Star.
The plans of the Death Star. That's right.
But then
I'm looking forward to that one.
Episode 8.
It's supposed to be more military based, which I'm a big fan of.
So what do you got? Do you got any predictions for Episode 8? Other than what you said, then.
I believe Jar Jar Binks will be back. No, I'm playing.
That's gonna be the first scene now.
What I'm hoping, I'll give you what I hope that won't happen. I hope they won't copy Empire Strikes Back too much now. That's what I hope.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be that big twist.
I hope they don't copy them that much. I hope this time, like, they actually develop. All right, they got the trust of the fans now. They got the trust of the fans now with this movie. Like, okay, they can make a Star Wars. Now with the next one, I hope they do
like sort of like branch out on their own now.
Yes, like figure out, have like their own.
Well, you see what's gonna happen in the next movie. It's like Finn's gonna be frozen in carbonite.
Oh my god! Hopefully Boba Fett comes back. No, he's probably dead.
There was something random I think the minor thing that I didn't like about it was that was towards the end, that like space battle. I didn't like that much. I didn't like that one that much. Like,
wait, which one?
Like it was cool, but it wasn't like as memorable as like when they went through the Death Star or like Hoth. Even though those are pretty huge, memorable scenes.
Which one?
When they're trying to destroy the planet Death Star.
Oh yes.
I thought it was okay, but it wasn't like.
Yes, I feel. Yeah, that's a really good point. The battle scenes, like the starship scenes, they weren't
as memorable. But,
yeah, because there wasn't that. Well, there was, but they just didn't.
Yeah,
they showed it more.
When the first when when Rey and Finn they went through on the Millennium Falcon. That was crazy.
That was
but
good.
like
that was the only good one. Yeah.
Yeah, but not
the other ones were very forgettable. Like cause they focused more on the people on the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't really focus on Poe that much, which he's one of my. He might be my first favorite character, or Kylo Ren. It's between those two. I really enjoyed Poe.
I thought there was gonna be a point where Poe was gonna turn on Finn just because he thought like, oh, he's from the Was it then?
That was very weird.
Yeah. That's what I thought was gonna happen first, but then I'm like, oh, okay, he has his trust.
Another similarity between New Hope and this one is that they escaped the base, an Empire base.
Oh yeah, that's right. They were in the Empire base,
and then they escaped from that too.
A lot of similarities.
That's
new Star Wars drinking game. Watch Star Wars Episode 7. Take a shot whenever you see a similarity.
A similarity from Empire Strikes Back. Oh, yeah, not really.
Yeah. Well, we'll do that for Episode 8.
Oh my god, hopefully. But yeah, hopefully it finds a soul of its own. I feel like right now it was a good starting point.
Agreed.
It
left a lot of things open for the future.
Yeah,
which is pretty awesome.
And it kept most Star Wars fans happy, I feel.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah.
I think so. Of course, Rey's gonna get trained by Luke, and then I don't think Luke's gonna tell her that she's.
Kylo Ren's gonna get trained too.
Oh yeah, Kylo Ren's also gonna get trained. So we're gonna have two Rocky montage scenes. I don't know. That's just the main thing I'm thinking about. I'm trying to figure out what other loose ends could also be in there. Because I feel like they left a lot of doors open for the next movie. But I'm just like, damn, what else? I think it was just mostly thinking about the one with Rey and just
Yeah, Rey's Rey was pretty much the only. The Rey's side of the story is the only one that was left kept us on edge of what's gonna happen. Finn, he's gonna recover. I don't remember what happened to Poe. Poe he just did his own thing.
Yeah, he's still base.
Oh, they didn't put that much of what I didn't also the
Captain Phantom.
Yeah.
Yeah, she they made it a huge big deal, but they didn't use much of her.
I feel like they're gonna use her a lot more.
She's gonna freeze Finn and carbonite.
Oh my god. She's gonna be the new Boba Fett.
Something like that, yeah.
But yeah, they did it.
She's gonna be used more in episode.
She had a few scenes, 2 or 3 scenes.
Nothing too. Yeah, just more checking on everything. Okay, everything's good, and then she was just hold hostage.
Yeah, that's who I was kind of disappointed. I thought she was gonna be a big badass,
and just nothing yet.
She just got punked by Finn.
Oh man, yeah. Any other closing thoughts, maybe?
Like I said, overall good movie.
Yep.
Definitely worth a look.
I want good Star Wars games because of this movie.
Yeah. Definitely not my favorite, but also not my least favorite.
Yeah. It's no Phantom Menace.
No.
But it's no Yeah, it's not. I enjoyed it. I think it's better than A New Hope. I recently saw the first trilogy. Yeah. I recently saw the first trilogy, and I thought A New Hope kind of stalled in the beginning.
I think for me, it's a little bit. It's better than Attack of the Clones, but less than A New Hope, or maybe A New Hope.
I just need to see it again. It's just I saw A New Hope recently. I'm just okay, it was fun. It was Of course, I'm not saying those 4 movies are terrible or the least favorite one's terrible. It's just more they're all very good. But I think I like Force Awakens is above A New Hope, but it's not over Empire Strikes Back or...
No, dude.
Yeah, not at all.
Or Return of the Jedi. Nope.
Yeah. I forgot how good Return of the Jedi was. I watched that recently.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Alright then. That's it, right? Unless closing up thoughts.
Pretty much
think
it.
so.
I think
it was a good movie. Star Wars fans, definitely check it out. If you haven't and we spoiled everything, too bad. Should have not watched this video.
You had a whole weekend.
I know. Had a whole weekend. Alright. Signing out. Peace.
See you guys.
Hey you guys, I want to give you a quick thanks for checking out this long, lengthy thoughts on video about Star Wars Episode 7. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Also, we have other videos you can check out. We just released a new review on the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 patch. And we also reviewed Mega Man X. Both videos are linked above.